What's going on, LABPOD fam? Princeton George here, episode 13, LABPOD in no particular order series. We are tackling the theme of overcoming once again, and we left off me talking about the transition from LA to Las Vegas. And there's a lot of things that I can share about this transition and this move, but I think I'm going to break it up into 3 parts. And the first part that I want to talk about, so we got a series within a series, a little razzle dazzle. But the first part of the subtopic, if you will, that I'm going to talk about is my health. Now, here's the thing. I had no idea that I was allergic to life until I moved to Las Vegas. Trying to build a church, wife with me, fired up, no kids, trying to get our finances together. We had to sacrifice in order to take over the fellowship. So there were already some obstacles, if you will, that I had to overcome. But I never really struggled in depth when it comes to my health. And so every other week, I was just feeling funny, man. I mean, dizziness, lightheadedness. I was formulating sinus pressure up here. I mean, it's still something that I suffer with to this day for another story. But this was the first time that I was experiencing this kind of challenge. I low-key thought I had the flu. Every other week, I'm like, something's definitely going on with my immune system. And somebody finally said, you know what, man, you probably have allergies. I'm like, nah, ain't no way allergies gonna make you feel like this. I said, y'all tripping. Months went by, just battling, suffering, overcoming, till I went, you know what, I'm gonna be humble and just see if I have allergies. So I went to the doctors, get the blood. She goes, hey, give it a couple minutes, let's see. And I kid you not, doctor comes out like, oh, I think she was Filipina. She goes, oh, this is not good. I'm thinking I'm about to die or something. I'm like, what's not good? She's like, oh, your allergies, man. And then she talked me through it. I mean, this thing was literally front and back. Everything I'm allergic to. She's like, grass, this, life, dust, this kind of food, that kind of food, life. People look at you, you sneeze. I mean, I'm exaggerating, but this thing was extensive. And that was the day that I found out that I had allergies. I go, well, what do I do about it? She goes, well, you could take medicine. I mean, it doesn't work for everybody. But the fail-safe is if it gets too bad, you can come back and you could get a steroid shot. She goes, but I don't recommend it. I'm like, whoa, steroids? Whoa, hold up now. I said, hold up, sis. She goes, no, you just got to tough it out. And hopefully it gets better. And when I say this was the most challenging year, if you will, up until that point, because my health has been a big thorn for me. I'll elaborate again a little later, but up until that point, toughest thing. And I just had to buckle down and pray until a year hit. And she was right. I mean, it literally took a whole year for my body to adapt. Las Vegas is just one of those spots. It's a valley, and you have the trees and all the green that they import from different cities and different states. And so what happens, and it's the desert, so it's dusty. So when everything starts to swirl around in that valley, whew, and if your body's sensitive like mine, whoa, set you back. But I'm alive. That's the good news. I'm alive. I made it. I overcame. And that was one of many things that I had to overcome. Stay tuned for the next episode. Love you guys. Peace.